Those sounds at the end. And that extraordinary high note at the end there as well, which came from one of my studio guests, Georgia here. We're talking to Empire of, if you've just tuned in, by the way. So we've got Cosmic and Georgia with us, who are the duo that make up Empire of, and that was Pedestals. We're going to hear what is sort of the single, in a way, I suppose, deeper in a moment. We were just hearing about it with the Janis Joplin link, but we haven't done your firsts yet. And this is my new thing, this is my way of finding out a little bit about people and their backgrounds. And I think you guys are going to have some interesting answers to these. So Georgia, let's come to you first. So what was, do you remember what the first album you bought was, and crucially, what format it was in?
I do, but I was quite late buying my first album because all I did was steal my mum's vinyls for years.
Well, that's pretty good in itself.
Sorry, Mum. But
you need to change it to what vinyl did you steal first?
No, the first album I bought, which was on CD, was Kylie Minogue. Impossible Princess, which is the album that she made when she was going out with Michael Hutchence, and it's
So
the
that
first
was-
one she made when
yeah.
she split from all the contracts. It's got drum and bass on it. It's got some really good rock
Oh,
music
that's
on
so
it. It's
cool.
an amazing album. I recommend anyone.
She
listen
did
to
go
it.
through that because she did that song with Nick Cave as well,
Exactly.
didn't she?
That
Which was
the year
just
he
amazing.
advised and produced on the album. It's
Oh,
brilliant,
good
brilliant
choice,
album.
actually. And again, surprising, which is why I love doing this. Okay, Cosmic, what was the first album you bought? What format?
Well, it was vinyl. It was an LP, and it was bought for me for my birthday, really, and it was hits of the 1960s and 70s.
So like a compilation
A
thing?
compilation, and the songs I remember, it was that Slade song, "'Cause I Love You," is that what it's
Yeah.
called?
Oh, because I love, yeah,
I
that's on
love
the
that,
system, yeah.
love that song, and also the Mighty Quinn.
Good
So I was born in
yeah.
1971, though, so I'm an old geezer. But yeah, that was the first one for me.
All right, what about, Georgia, the first live gig you remember going to see?
See, that's really hard. Again, over here, probably the Thornton Builders.
Oh, what a band. What a band. That is a good shout. And
was
do
good.
you remember kind of the energy of it and what it made you feel like?
Well, we were always surrounded by music, always had music in the house, and I just remember dancing because I
Yeah.
love to dance.
They did make you want to dance. They
Yes.
really did. Right, what about you, Cosmic? First gig you went to?
First gig I went to was in a lounge of some of my friends' house, and they were a band called the Hellfire Club, and it was my brother's mates, and I thought it was excellent because I was like literally feet away from the musicians, and I literally thought I can do this, and that's what people need to see. You know, they need
Yeah.
to like get that close, like I could do this, because you can, and this is the point, isn't it? You know, we all can. If we just, even with nothing, we can make music, and it's superb, and everyone should, no matter what they've got or what they haven't got, they should just be making music.
Well
Or writing
said.
poetry, or just being creative, right? Just doing something creative.
This
never
is
about the
nourishing,
tools.
isn't it? It is
yeah,
nourishing.
Yeah, and like, there's no limit really. It's only your imagination that is the limit. Like, you know, we used to use the backs of drawers as drums. You know, my first band.
I played a walk with a wooden spoon at one of my
Right.
earliest gigs.
Right,
So
well,
you
that's
know you
quite
can do
trendy
anything.
now.
Hot chip.
But like back,
No, this was 15 years
yeah,
ago.
exactly. But like nowadays,
over
people are
and
like,
over.
oh,
I mean, the way that album was made, it was children's percussion instruments. From
Yeah,
the
that's what.
Early
Yeah,
Years
I've got
Centre.
loads of them.
so
Yeah.
Exactly.
I just say,
Do
everyone
anything.
get out there, and if you go and watch music live, it makes you realise that these people, same as the actors that I worked with for years and stuff like that, they're no different than us, you know.
Yeah.
And so what they are, we can be. We just have to believe that we can do it and just do it.
That's some inspiring stuff. Well,
Gotta
so what is your plan then for Empire of? Are you going to be performing these songs live then, or what's the kind of idea?
At some point.
Yeah, when you work out how.
Certainly into consideration when I'm doing these, I'm seeing the drummer playing, I'm seeing the guitar playing, and like how we can, you know, I mean, I'm great friends with James Craig, and you know, the Pigs on the Windmark and all this, that, and the other, and you know, there's so much talent out there that it wouldn't be hard to redo these live. And in fact, I've done backing tracks for Georgia, so she can perform all the vocals live at any time she likes. But it would be nice to do some of these live.
It would.
But we've still got to do. We're on song number 4 out of song number 13, and then times that by 3. So I've got a lot of work
It'll
to do
happen,
first.
but
Hopefully.
we need to wait on it.
Hopefully.